There comes a moment when everything you know, everything you believe, dissolves into silence. And in that silence lies the greatest secret of all. What is beyond life itself? We've all heard of the veil between life and death, but what does it mean? Is it simply the unknown, or is it something more profound? What lies beyond, and how does it shape the life we live? The veil between life and death, it's not something seen, but something felt. The ancient sages spoke of it, mystics has explored it, and yet most of us live unaware of its presence, as if life and death are two separate worlds. But what if they are connected? What if death is not an end, but a passage, a doorway? In ancient traditions, death was not feared. It was embraced as a transition. Death is not the end of something, but the start of another chapter. We think of it as a final thing. But what if it is merely the end of the illusion of separation? What if it's the moment when the greatest mystery of life is revealed? Why do we fear death? Is it because we think it will take everything away from us? Our identity, our possessions, our connections? But if we look closer, we realize we are not our identity. We are not the body, the name, or the story we tell ourselves. We are the awareness beneath it all. And when death comes, it simply removes the veil that hides our true nature. There's a story of a monk who lived his life preparing for this very moment. He lived simply, focused on the present, and when death arrived, he greeted it not with fear, but with open arms. His last words were, "I am not this body. I am not this mind. I am the witness to it all." And as he left, the world around him seemed to pause, as if acknowledging the truth he'd discovered, that death is not the end, but the release into something greater. In India, there's a story of a sage who spent his entire life meditating on the impermanence of life. One day, as he sat in silence, his followers asked him, "Master, how do we prepare for death?" He smiled and replied, "You do not prepare for death, you prepare for life. When you understand the truth of life, death is but a shadow." So when you embrace the awareness of death, you begin to live differently. It doesn't make life shorter. It makes it richer. It's not about fear of the end, but about fully understanding that we don't have forever. Every moment counts. You begin to see beyond the small struggles, the trivial worries. The true value of life becomes clear. You become free, knowing that every step you take is meaningful, because it's taken in the light of your own mortality. What happens after death? We don't know for sure, but perhaps the answer isn't as important as we think. Maybe it's not about what happens after, but about how we live now. The key to understanding death is to live in a way that acknowledges it, to be present in the moment. The afterlife may be a mystery, but living with awareness of our mortality can bring us closer to understanding the truth about who we are. The journey through life is not a race to the finish line. It's a journey toward understanding, toward embracing every moment with awareness. The veil is not something to fear, it is something to uncover. If you feel the call to explore this deeper truth, ask yourself, what do I truly fear? What am I running from? What is beyond the veil? And how can I live today as if I am aware of it?